Hello student, now I am going to explain you the leftover topic of chapter Some Natural Phenomena of class 8. Do's and don'ts during thunderstorm. Means what we will do and what we will not when there is a thunderstorm. So what you will do outside the house, open vehicles like motorbikes, tractors, construction machinery, open cars are not safe. Open field, tall trees, shelters in parks, elevated place do not protect us from lightning. Even carrying umbrella is not a good idea at all during thunderstorms. And if you are in a forest, take shelter under shorter trees. If no shelter is available and there is an open field, stay away far from all trees and sit in this way. Stay away from poles or other metal objects. Do not lie on the ground. Instead, sit on your heels on the ground with your hands on your knees and head between the hands, just like this image. Now what you will do inside the house? Lightning can strike telephone cords, electrical wires and metal pipes during a thunderstorm. Contact with these should be avoided. Means we will take out the plugs or switch it off. It is safer to use mobile phones and cordless phones. Bathing should be avoided during thunderstorm to avoid contact with running water. Electrical appliances like computers, TV, etc. should be unplugged. Electrical lights can remain on. They do not cause any harm. Now see here, lightning conductor. High-rises buildings can protect it from lightning by providing a lightning conductors at their highest points. It consists of long thick metal rod or strip having sharp spikes at its upper end, and the spike pointed towards the sky are fixed at the highest point of the building. And the lower end of the metal rod is connected to a large copper plate which is buried deep inside the earth, and this is called earthing. So when a highly charged cloud passes, just like this image, passes over a tall building, it induced an opposite charge on the spikes. See here, it is plus charge, here is negative charge, positive and negative charge. So this charge quickly flows to the earth through the copper or rod strip. Thus the lightning discharge is prevented at the building and the building is saved from any damage. You can notice trident shaped iron on top of temples, TV towers and cell phone towers. These are lightning conductors. Even in many buildings also this shape like structure is given over there, so to avoid damage from lightning. Now come to your earthquakes. What is earthquake? An earthquake is a sudden shaking or trembling of the earth lasting for a very short time caused by disturbance deep inside the earth, and this causes a series of shocks. Even major earthquakes are much less frequent. It can cause immense damage to buildings, bridges, dams and people, and it can cause floods, landslides and tsunamis also. So earthquake is very disturbing things. Unlike thunderstorms or cyclone, earthquake is an unpredicted natural phenomena. We are not able to predict it when it will come. It can cause a huge scale loss of human life and property. Even you can take example of that Gujarat earthquake at Bhuj of 2001 caused a great loss of life and property. Even in Japan in 2011 earthquake has come. That time the tsunami also has come after earthquake. Now see causes of an earthquake, how it comes. First of all, you know that the earth consists of three major layers called the crust, the mantle and the core. And the core is further divided into the inner core and the outer core, and the mantle consists of semi-solid material above which the crust floats, and the crust consists of oceans and continents. So the core, so the outermost layer of or the crust of earth is not in one piece. It is fragmented, and each fragmented is called a tectonic plate. When these plates are moving, actually it is always in continual motion. When they brush past one another or a plate goes under another due to collision, they cause disturbance in the earth's crust. And it is this disturbance that shows up as an earthquake. Since earthquakes are caused by the movement of plates, so the boundaries of the plates are the weak zones where earthquakes are more likely to occur. And the weak zones are also known as seismic zones. Now, see this one, vibration. So when the earthquake has come, vibration is there. So vibration caused by an earthquake travel in the form of wave within the earth. And these waves are called seismic waves or shock waves. And the waves, these waves are recorded by an instrument known as seismograph. It comprises a simply vibrating rod or a pendulum which start vibrating when tremors or vibration occurs. The pin attached to the vibrating system records the seismic waves on a paper that moves under it. Scientists construct a complete map of the earthquake and estimates its power to cause destruction by studying this wave. Now see here, the point under the ground where the vibration originates is called the focus of the earthquake, and the point on the earth's surface directly above the focus is called epicenter. Epicenter is the place where the lot of destruction happened. It experienced largest damage due to an earthquake. And the magnitude of an earthquake is expressed in terms the energy released during this event. It is measured on a scale called Richter scale. Now, through this we can protect us. Protection against earthquakes. Consult qualified architects and structural engineers to make your buildings. In highly seismic areas, the use of mud or timber is better than the heavy construction material. Keep roof as light as possible. Why? Because when it falls, it will not damage too much to our life and property. The cupboard and shelf fixed in the wall so that it will not fall on you. High buildings have fire fighting equipment because sometimes after earthquake it causes fire also. Building norm should be followed, which is given by our government. Now these are the precautions during an earthquake. At the home, take shelter under a heavy table or cot. Stay away from tall and heavy objects that may fall on you. If on bed, do not get up. Protect your head with pillow. At a public place, try to take cover under a strong object. And when you are outside the home, find a clear spot away from buildings, trees, power poles, etc. And if you are in a bus or a car, do not come out. Drive slowly to clear a spot. And do not come out till the tremors stop. So this is all about this chapter. Thank you. I hope you have understood.